What is going on? I'm Zedmot. This is gonna be, we're gonna go back to the main base, and we're gonna give it a go on War Factory, and we're gonna do it in the dumbest way possible. All medics, all of the time. Now, I was really hoping to have Remote Hack available. Remote Hack would have made this so much easier. But instead, we're going to see if we can't take down War Factory. No scouts, using nothing but Kavan and a whole lot of medics. Now, this is going to take a little while, I will fully admit, because we're going to have to get as many of these rifle dudes out here as we possibly can, as we waste our gunboat energy on getting rid of doom cannons. Now it's just critters and lots of pink zombie dudes. So if you're struggling with War Factory, this is not going to be the answer for you. The fact that our rifles are getting single shot by that mortar is not a great start for us. So let's do a little bit of extra damage, get rid of that mortar. And that is why that low level mortar is doing so much damage. It's got 3 of the damage amplifiers around it. Not ideal at all. This is not going to go quickly, my friends. This is not going to go quickly at all. But on the plus side, we should lose a total of 0 troops if this is done well. We should not lose any medics, because if you look around, there are no grapplers on this War Factory, which should help things a little teeny tiny bit. So we are going to be trying our best to balance all of our gunboat energy. Clearly, Everspark, maybe I should have used Everspark with medics and gotten her critters with that remote defib. That might have been a better way to do this. We're going to have to wait and find out. We are getting some progress here, though, as you can slowly but slowly see. We've cleared 26 gears so far. I don't know if we've gotten any rewards or not yet, but we are about to bring back a bunch more of Kavan's favorite rifles. Now, you can look at that. We've lost 0 medics, which is why we're still bringing back rifles. Would love to have a second win that didn't bring back rifles by default. That would, of course, be fairly difficult, though, because not everyone has every troop. So I said in the past, I would love to see second wind be customizable to bring back whatever troop you wanted. Would love that. Maybe remote defib. Different V2 brings back laser ladies, but then not everyone has laser ladies, so we start to get into some problems there. I told you this was not going to go quickly, but it is looking like we should be able to get War Factory down using this. It's just going to be so slow. So now that we've started to get to the point where we're starting to get a little bit low on troops, I'm going to pull out as soon as we start to get, you know what, let's do it right now. GBE is costing too darn much. We'll leave those pink zombie dudes to get shot in the face to cover our retreat. We got 41 gears. War Factory as a max level is ridiculous. Maybe I should be using all medics every week just to show how absolutely and ridiculous this is. Supercell, please, for unused attacks, give intel. War Factory Day is so bad for the intels. That would be an easy solution. We are going to drop all of our medics and Kavan right about here. They are just going to hang out. You'll notice they just have a little tea party on the beach there. If we throw a flare, they're going to completely and utterly ignore it until we drop these pink zombie dudes, giving us something for them to follow. And now we just need to figure out what the heck we want to shock. I think I probably should have barded out. I'm just gonna use all the pink zombie guys now just to get as many troops as we possibly can. That way we get it the quickest in there. Otherwise we're just gonna be wasting GBE on shocks, and we definitely don't want that. Need to keep a little bit of gunboat energy for when we get close to those flamethrowers, though, because flamethrowers eat through these zombie guys. I really think I probably should have used Everspark on this attack, because it would have allowed us to get those critters to clear a bunch more mines, which would have given us a bunch more value. These flamethrowers are going to eat us up. flamethrowers versus riflemen, not a fair fight. We're doing decently though, thanks to the fact that we've got just, what is that, 41 medics coming at you. Used to be capped out at 40 medics, but then we brought Kavan. I believe PSC Ryan, for those of you who remember, PSC Ryan had an account called 40 medics. I believe, I could very well be wrong. I don't know how many people remember Ryan. Haven't talked to him in a too long of time. Desperately need a shock on that Doom Cannon and the microwaver. I mean, War Factory. I made low level guides for so darn long, and to see the fact that we're probably going to beat War Factory using all medics hurts my heart a little tiny bit. As we start to get in on that microwaver and those Doom Cannons, bad things are happening. Should be retreating right about now, because we definitely don't want to lose any medics. We've already lost one medic, 2 medics, and we cannot revive them. They are gone forever. Full on ridiculous mode. Did not get a good sleep last night, which tends to put me into ridiculous feats of strength. So we've got all of the rewards except for those critical fuses. This War Factory, more than any other, as a low level, if you don't feel like you can beat it and you're not feeling it and you don't want to waste the gold or spend the time to plan things, just get those 65 gears. Should be able to get those fairly easily along this whole front section using low-level grenadiers, there's all sorts of different troops you could use, but just spend some time, get those 65 gears, and you'll get all the rewards you could ever need. Those critical fuses, not relevant for most players. Let's throw a couple barrages back there, saving the majority of our GBE. And I play in random task forces just to try to see how many people are playing. And I keep seeing people throwing like 1 barrage on the microwaver, 1 on the Doom Cannon, and then 1 on the rocket launcher. It drives me insane. Plan things out a little bit, throw your GBE on 1 feature and try to make that feature something that is far away that you can't get to. We can shock the Doom Cannon, we can shock the microwaver, we can't get that rocket launcher down easily using this troop combo. So that is why I threw my GBE far away. It baffles me when people just like do a little bit of damage to each building and then don't remove any of them. So especially on operation attacks, I'm in a task force with some players that have very bad statues and very strange troops they use in operations, and I can live with all that stuff. Everyone's got their weird little things, but when people start throwing barrages willy-nilly and then failing their operation attack, it really makes me scratch my head. So focus on things that are far away with your barrage and your artillery, and focus on things up close, or clear the shore, or like, there's so many different ways to use your abilities. And we are going to crush War Factory with spare attacks. That is just silly. We probably don't even need any of these medics. We're going to throw those guys over. That was a terrible idea, by the way. Throwing the remote defib at the very back of the base often works very well as far as clearing extra gunboat energy, but when you're trying to get all of your riflemen walking in the same direction, this is going to cost me some extra flares, because I need to fold all my troops together. Not the brightest of maneuvers. I'd be amazed if we don't take down. So I guess number 1, be very cautious of that shore mortar. The fact that it's got 3 damage amplifiers. You don't often see a building that is amped by 3 damage amplifiers. So I definitely overlooked that mortar, and it was to my own peril. So these mortars right here, we also need to be a little bit concerned about, because of course they are amped, but they don't have 3 damage amplifiers. And I'm almost certain that damage does stack, but someone out there is going to tell me that maybe I'm wrong. That's fine too. I really don't know. Like I said, not the most sleep person in the world at the moment. Last night realized that my axle exploded in half on my bike right as prime spring conditions are around the corner, and I know I probably should just make a YouTube channel devoted to biking as well, just so you don't have to listen to me rant and rumble and whine and complain, but that's part of the joys of this channel, right? It's not all Boom Beach. Maybe. I remember all the complaints about Boom Ben Tim 1 talking about the weather, and I've turned into Ben Tim 1 a little bit, I feel like. War Factory, all medics, all medics, all medics, max level account, but we were completely and utterly unboosted. 4 attacks, all medics. Probably could have done it in 3 if we tried really, really hard. Getting a bunch of defense there. Someone is... Oh, Scarlet Indy, you are still there. Shout out to Scarlet Indy for saying hello. She has given me more intel and diamonds than, like, this has been going on for months. That was just a quick little hello from her. Speaking of Scarlet Indy, community, I implore you, I'm begging you, submit your warships decks. Season 45 is only 17-ish days away. I don't have many of your decks. By the way, this base is a complete laughingstock. I am winning with this deck just to humor myself. Like, this base is awful. I literally just took my 4 engine room base and then threw something over there. I'm finding humor in the strangest of ways. Winning at warships with a terrible base, winning at War Factory with 40 medics. But do please submit your warships bases. Let's see if we can't solo this puppy. Let's send our HQ level 18. This account, many of you have probably forgotten or even never seen. T-Moz, the famous T-Moz, the most beastly HQ 18 in history. If you're an HQ18 and you can't duplicate this attack, I don't blame you, because check this out. Perfect, 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 perfect. I left the PSC perfect just to be there as an extra statue, so I don't have all offensive, but every statue perfect. Max out on the armory, on all the important things. Let's get in, see if we can do something here. Can't really remember how we would even solo this. Seems like maybe, just maybe, we can park in here, clear all of this stuff, be very, very cautious of the Doom Cannon. Let's just do it. We'll do it live. Okay, so need to clear a bunches of mines. We're going to clear all of those mines. I'm going to throw an artillery on those mortars so that the mortars go after the machine guns and the rocket launchers. Let's throw a smoke there and a smoke there, and then all of our troops into there. Barely sneaking in. That rocket launcher did not see us, thankfully, and then we'll just park right about there. Troops walking slightly left of where I expected. We should be able to salvage the day, though. Pretty darn simple. Now it's just a matter of if that Doom Cannon is going to ruin our life or not. That's going to be the prime question. Shock there, shock there. Doom Cannon did not turn towards us. So all things coming up Millhouse at the moment. Getting all of the shocks. Now, this is the problem here. All of this stuff is slightly far away. So I'm going to drop some form of these dudes back in here. Need to get rid of those mortars or they're going to eat me alive. Not doing well. We are not going to get the solo. I was too afraid of the Doom Cannon range, and as a result, we are not going to get the HQ18 solo. I probably should have moved into that back corner. Let's just watch that attack quickly again, just so I can see what the heck I should have done. That's weird. Completely empty log is very, very, very strange. Yeah, I probably should have just moved into that back corner. I could have cleared from, like, right in there that shadow is. Flash kill the rocket launcher, move into the back corner. Bob's your uncle. But instead, we're going to spend a couple diamonds. I don't have many diamonds here because... Oh, we got 9 diamonds. Don't forget about those as you go in the shop to throw code ZMOD in there. Pick up those 9 free diamonds every single day. Let's just see if we can't find some more diamonds. By the way, those diamond chests can contain up to 30 diamonds. If you get more than 17 or so, consider yourself very, very lucky. Let's spend every single one of these diamonds. Let's go. We're going to be not able to spend all of them. Unless there's some in here. Come on. Come on. Nope. 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 I'm going to click on that right there. You can see how much that thing holds unlimited resources. But if you look at my radar, it doesn't get much because I don't have a heck of a lot of loot. Why I keep my storages full, you might be asking? I want people to raid me. My goal on this account is to lower the victory points as low as I possibly can. This account was up around 800 or so. We're now down to 149. I told you I like to do stupid things. That is one of them. Next up, let's get rid of you. You know what? Let's go like this. We're gonna go... I kind of want to just murder these Zookas on the shore. We're going to go like this. I'm going to leave one boat of Zookas. I got a plan, folks. This is going to be amazing. This is going to blow your mind. And it's probably not going to work. So just bear with me here. We're going to get rid of these boom cannons right here. That is going to be the most important detail of this attack. Getting rid of the things. Now, if you've watched this channel at all, you know that realistically you should go universal remote that rocket launcher to get rid of it. That will do you far, far better than walking your troops in there. And then we can just drop this back here, throw a shock there, getting rid of those flamethrowers. And if you're wondering why the heck I murdered the Zookas at shore, it's because Zookas will outrange the flamethrowers eventually, whereas riflemen wouldn't have done that. So that is why I ended up killing some Zookas off. It's an easy way to get strong troops at the back of a map instead of just getting wimpy little riflemen. Are they going to finish off that shield? Probably not. I'm not going to subject you guys to that. Sure enough, they did 400-ish thousand damage to that thing, but did not get it all the way down. So now we're just going to walk our troops back there. Probably could just murder our Zookas at shore yet again, but every Zooka matters or something along those lines. So we're just going to walk them into those corners and then all the way to the back, getting the Zookas to finish this puppy off. That is going to be all for me, though. I know I have been guilty of not doing enough on the main base. Hopefully this video inspires you to do something silly. Get some intel, use all medics, crush some bases. The main base is not forgotten. People are playing in task forces. Task forces are alive and well. The only thing that we need is some warships integration with that main base. Really hope that's coming at some point in the near future, because Boom Beach was built on its social aspect. Love its social aspect. I've been playing with some people, some random internet strangers that I now call friends, for 8+ years, 7+ years, something in that neighborhood. So Supercell, happy 9th anniversary to Boom Beach, but let's revive those social features, because there are a lot of great people playing this game. I've met many people playing many games, and Boom Beach has got to be tops up there as far as the people go. Maybe it's just because it's turned into that cult classic, that Firefly style. I've never really noticed those shell casings flying out the side for whatever reason. Maybe it's because they're black and the rifle dudes are pink. Or maybe I just forgot. Regardless, that's going to be all for me. War Factory, low-level solo attempt with a bit of a fail there, but should be an easy War Factory for anyone who's XP37 or higher. Why I say XP37 is because it gives you Everspark level 3. Do rank her up as soon as you can. Rush your headquarters, rush your armory. I shall talk to you soon. Thanks for coming in. I'm Zedmot. P.S. Audio will hopefully be slightly better today. I did notice that words were fading in and out. I can't remember who commented that, but thank you for your feedback. I'll talk to you soon. I'm Zedmot. Thank you for coming in. Peace.